So I am here in my room. Nowhere spooky. Although I do have like a lot of like cool spooky artifacts, which I'll like probably show y'all, but nothing. That's not why we're here. We're here because why are we here? We're here because I've been wanting to show you guys what's in my ghost bag. Like what I take with me to go ghost hunting, and I bring the same backpack every time. You've probably seen it. I've actually painted the logo on the back, so I'll go grab that for you. And you get to see what I use. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like, I don't know. I feel like eventually I'll be like upgrading or like adding new things or whatever. But I'm going to show you guys like what works for me right now because I'm not big ballin' yet. I will be one day though, manifesting, man. So with that being said, I'm going to go get my bag. It needs to be organized anyway, so I feel like now is honestly like the perfect time to go through it and show y'all. And honestly, some of those batteries recharge. So today I'm doing the video of what's in my ghost bag. It's basically all the tools I use when I go out ghost hunting, paranormal investigating, anything like that. I have this big JanSport backpack that I'm able to keep almost everything in, pretty much everything so far. It seems like it has to be put in there like a certain way for sure if I want to bring all my stuff with me. But like when I'm on like these investigations, I realize like I'm just like taking things out and I'm putting them back, and it's like so chaotic when I try to find them again. But like there's just not a big enough backpack. I mean, maybe there is, but I don't want to carry a bigger backpack either. So I'm gonna show you guys the backpack. I already took everything out because yeah, I gotta go through it and all that. And then I'm gonna put everything in and kind of go through it with you guys and show you what's in there and what it is, why I love it. And I'm also going to be linking everything that I am showing you. I'm going to be linking it down below. Most of the things I've gotten are from Amazon, so it should be pretty simple. I like to keep things easy. I have Prime, so it's just like Amazon's always like my go-to, and I haven't been let down. So yeah, let's get to it. First is the backpack. The bag. Nightmares After Midnight. So I put like this like patch here, and then my toddler ripped it off. So yeah, that's what's going on. And then I painted this logo. Painted the logo. And now we're gonna put the things in it. Okay, so now that I've shown you the bag, I'm going to show you. Nothing's going to be in a particular order, but it's fine. I am a chaotic mess, and everything may not make sense to everybody else, but it makes sense to me. And I'm sure a lot of people get that. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with the camera that I use because I love this camera. As you can see, I have all my things. It's going to be in my camera bag. I have like multiple bags within bags. This is the one I keep my camera in. First I'm going to show you the camera, and then I'll kind of get into the bag with you guys. So I'm working on getting a new lens because this one I have is like pretty like basic. It doesn't like zoom in or like zoom out or anything like that, so that kind of sucks. But I'm working towards getting the good lens. But regardless, like this is an amazing camera. This is the Fujifilm what is this? XT4, I believe. Yeah. This is the Fujifilm XT4. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Like I freaking love this camera. It's got the I don't know what this is called, honestly. But yeah, and you can like flip it around so that way when you're like recording, you can see yourself and like feel better and all that. And then you can also flip it back, and so that way you can like see what you're recording if you're not looking at yourself. And then yeah, just to protect it, I obviously flip it back and put it back, and it's good to go. And I lost the cap. I suck so bad, I know, but it's fine because I'm going to be getting a new lens anyway. Next, yes, the bag. I know it's just like a bag, but like it holds everything in it. Like it's whatever this is. It's got this flap here to keep things in. This main part is where I keep the camera. It has an EMF meter in it right now. It also has like the zip up thing where I like to keep like, I don't know. Right now, I've been keeping the antenna for my REM pod. You're supposed to take off the antenna of the REM pod to like keep it from damaging the antenna port or whatever it's called, the part where it like screws in. Also, it has like these side pockets where I like to keep extra batteries. Yeah, just pockets on the. Oh, all right. Pockets on the side for whatever you want to carry, snacks, batteries. Up to you. It's got a little strap, but yeah, I just throw this bag in my bag. Yeah, I'm gonna put the camera in there. I'm just now realizing like how much stuff I have, so I'm gonna like try not to drag it out. But I really feel like the Fujifilm X-T4 needed a moment, so you know, because that's not something I'm gonna be upgrading anytime soon. I spent good money on that camera, and I plan on continuing to spend good money on that camera. It's a very good, high quality chef's kiss camera. Next, since I've already talked about it, the lovely REM pod. So it's the antenna port's right here. I screw this little guy on. You pull up the antenna, and at the bottom, there's no like case to protect it, but it's pretty like in there. You know what I mean? But there is like a test button like right here. If you need to like reset it or whatever. And then there's also like a switch right here. So let's just see if there's anything in here, I guess. And when you get close to like the antenna, it makes like, yeah. And apparently purple is like the most spirits that can touch purple, or the spirits that can make purple happen on the REM pod are like the most powerful from what I've heard. Don't know if that's true or not, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Okay, next is this grip that I have for my camera. It has like this screw right here and then a screw at the bottom, or it's the same screw, but you put the camera on and like you tighten it, and you can honestly like put it in any position you want to, like, and it stays. It's really awesome if you want to like a little bit forward, a little bit back, whatever. I like this one the most versus like the one that's like down there, is because I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm a weakling, but it's nice to be able to like take a break from like holding it like this to like holding it like this. Like this feels right, you know what I mean? And then of course I have this light. Um I've had it for a while, it hasn't done me wrong. This is new, but I'm obsessed with this. But this is amazing. Okay, so this light, I keep going back and forth. There's a switch. There's a few switches in the back. The one is one like dims the brightness or brightens it. The other one kind of like changes the color of the light, which I'll show you. It's not like anything crazy. And then obviously like a test button. So here we go. Turn it on. And then here we go. The brightness you could turn down. I think that's like the lowest. And then like the brightest is like insane. My neighbors are probably like, what is this bitch on? And then this is like the color changer. So you could kind of like change it to like more of like a warm tone or more of a cool tone, depending on your vibe. I kind of like the cool tone like a lot. Anyway, turning that off, moving on. This is amazing. I would recommend both of these. Next, I have the very infamous EMF meters. I have two. One's a lot older than like the other, but it's always good to have like multiple, you know what I mean? Because you just like, you turn it on and then you set it somewhere. So right now it's like at a steady green. It's when it gets all the way to red is when there's some crazy activity going on. And just to like show you guys, like it kind of like sets itself out real quick and then it gets to a point. You can tell this one's newer because it's brighter. Okay, something new I just got are these headphones from Five Below. Because like when I do the Estes method, I feel like even if you're like, you know, that person has headphones in and there's like little earbuds or whatever, I feel like this kind of gives like more of like the aesthetic and makes you feel like you really can't hear anything. Even though a lot of plug-in like earphones are noise canceling, I think the visual just makes it all more real, and that you know that they're like not hearing anything during the SS method. Also during the SS method, you have to have a blindfold. So I got this like Day of the Dead bandana. You can use any bandana, obviously. You could do what you want. I also have this camera that I use for Polaroids. I found Polaroids to be amazing, honestly. It's interesting because like sometimes I'll capture an orb and then like I see it as it's developing. I'll see the orb, and as it's like done developing, it'll be gone. It's so annoying, but I have captured a few things on some Polaroids. So yeah, I've gone through hundreds and hundreds of like Polaroid film, but it's honestly worth it when you capture something really freaking cool or just like unexplainable. You know what I mean? But this is the what is this? Instax Mini 40. I love it because it's kind of got like the old school vibe. You push this little button and it comes out. I don't have any film in it right now, but you get the point. It's everybody's got it. Like everybody's got one of these. It seems like these days. So here I have this spirit box, which is pretty basic. Almost everybody that's been investigating anything paranormal or haunted ghosts, whatever you want to call it, this is like reliable. You know what I mean? I do like to bust it out every once in a while, but if I'm being honest with you, I personally love the apps a lot more. I love using GhostTube, and I love using, I think it's like Necrometer. I'll have to double check on that one, and I'll obviously name both of those apps down below. And then I also have this recorder. I had another one before this one that I really liked, and it was really nice. It was like a Sony, but it just like stopped working. I think it got wet because when I went to go visit the Mystery Castle was when I had it last, and the weather became super extreme within a matter of like I'm talking about minutes. Became so extreme from like nothing to pouring rain, hard, harsh winds, like the craziest monsoon Arizona has seen in a long time. It's just like, where did that come from? You know? Yeah, my backpack got soaked on the walk back from the Mystery Castle to my car. Luckily, I didn't have that camera at the time. And luckily, nothing else got damaged, but it's fine. I got this new recorder. I am not like super hype on it, but I think I just like need more time in general with recorders. But this is also from Temu, so honestly, like if you can get anything better than this, do that. Next, I have flashlights. This one's going out. Wait, no, that one's good. This one's going out. And then I also have this one, which is like a black light, but out in Arizona, you got to be like careful for scorpions. And this will help identify a scorpion because they glow under the black light. So that's pretty cool. Also, it's a G59. Represent. Next, I have a bag of cat balls. These are basically like a lesser version of a REM pod. It just will tell you that like something's there because it's literally just a cat ball. Like it's for cats for fun because you turn it on and it lights up, but like you set it down and then eventually it'll stop lighting up. So you leave a bunch of these cat balls anywhere you want, whatever, wherever you feel like the vibe is best, and you turn them on and you leave them, and if they start lighting up by themselves, something's there because they are not supposed to light up by themselves at all. I found these to be genuinely like very useful, especially when I'm trying to investigate a bigger area, and it kind of just like helps me get an idea of where I should be at. So yeah, I would definitely get a bag of cat balls. I think I need more. I have, what do I have, like 6? Yeah. I feel like 6 is a good number, honestly, but I'd like rather have 10. Okay, so I also bring these along in my ghost bag because it's just like whatever, it's super flat, but I haven't actually used them out on a ghost hunt, and I absolutely love my dowsing rods. Like, super cool. I feel like it would be very useful if you're looking for just yes or no answers. But I like to get a little specific sometimes. And I get pretty weird with it, and I feel like yes or no's are just You know, like I appreciate yes or no answers, but I feel like it's not what I'm looking for. I also carry around battery packs. I specifically like whatever brand this is. It comes with like a pack of two for like 20 bucks. So I ordered like another two packs. So I have four of these because they last so long. It's awesome. I am just they're a heaven sent. Like and I've tested a lot of battery packs, so I would definitely recommend those ones for sure. I need to wrap it up, dude. I also have this little box where I keep all my extra batteries for my camera, my light, honestly, like anything. I keep a lot of cords in here too. I also keep like extra SD cards. But yeah, I got, batteries for my light. I don't really know what that one's for. I'm pretty sure it's for the drone, that it doesn't really like work that well, so I don't use it. Yeah, more fujifilm batteries, cords. I also carry like regular batteries. I need to stock back up on batteries. I thought I had some AAAs around here, but I guess not. You always want to have extra batteries in case like anything, honestly, because these spirits will drain your battery life, will drain whatever they can to create energy to give you the answers that you're looking for. It's not easy for them. Like in my experience, they need an energy source and they need like an outlet to pull energy from. And most of the time, it's going to be your camera, your spirit box, anything that requires batteries. They will drain because if you're going to ask them questions, they're going to answer. Found the AAA's. I also have some trigger objects. I keep this little shooter of whiskey. I have a yes or no coin. I really like that. It's also just kind of like another version of like, it's an easier version of the dowsing rods, honestly. But I have this gold Libra coin because I'm a Libra, and I like bring that around when I do paranormal investigating because most of these places they like love gold or they love gold, whatever the case may be. I also have my evil eye to protect me, and I also have some sage to cleanse myself afterwards, a candle, also like a tin cup. I don't know, I read somewhere that that could be a trigger object, so that's what I have. And I have an extra microphone and an extra one of those like camera holders. They're just ones that like I didn't end up like liking a whole lot, but use anyway. And finally, we've come to the end. I want to show you guys the things that I use when I'm exporting the videos from my camera to my phone because I personally like editing videos on my phone. It's easier for me. And when I use these things, it doesn't take any of the quality away. It literally just like makes my life so much easier. So I have this one, which is the SD card reader. This one's new because my other one broke because I used it too much. But I have this one as a backup for my USB port. This is just like to keep everything in. I don't like have any other use for this other than to like keep the footage somewhere in case YouTube like explodes. I don't know. But yeah, that about wraps it up, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also use like this microphone and it has like this thing that like plugs in. It like plugs into my like charging port, and you just turn on a button. Turn on a button, and you can hear me. That's it. That's literally it. That's all, guys. Say hi to my altar. That's Oliver. Oh, I can't zoom in, but it's fine. And Peep. So until next time.